The more Spider types in the chat, the more I delay the live stream. As soon as he's quiet, we can start the live stream. I just been sitting here waiting for Spider to shut up. What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Welcome back. We are back. I've been here. I just got back from seeing the new Jurassic Park movie. Kate wanted to see it. It was good. And yeah, we are here once again. Let me... I'll accept a couple of you guys as friends. Okay, I can't accept you. Cool. Did we all get eaten at the end of the movie? Unfortunately not. And so it begins. Another sequel coming? Oh yeah, definitely. People love their Jurassic Park movies. You guys can post your IGN in the live chat. I'm gonna pick one person right now to get started. Post your IGN and I'll tell you when to stop. No spoilers? Yeah, I'm not spoiling anything. All right, I got one person. Let's see. I got two people. All right, so two is good for now. We'll come back to the rest of you guys another time. All right, so the first person we're choosing is, by the way, you can stop posting IGNs now. Okay. So the first person we're choosing is Manchala. Hold on. Hopefully I say your name right. I'm gonna call you Shay. Akshay. All right, so it's been playing for playing for 2 years. Suggestions for Dormammu GBR clears. Okay, let's see what we got here. So I'm guessing this is your timeline battle team. It's a good team. What's Emma looking like? Ooh, regen. You need to reforge that at some point. Okay. Doom. Is it a brilliant? No, it's a brilliant. Ooh, big Quillen. All right. You have the wrong type of instinct on Dr. Doom, by the way. Dr. Doom should be cruelty, I believe. Let me just double check. But if I remember correctly, Doom is cruelty, right? Yeah. So you need to fix the instinct so you get the full effect of Dr. Doom's instinct. Well, should have come on. Hello? 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 This bloody game. Okay, here we go. Did I spell it right? Okay, I got it. Nice. Okay. Spidey. Want to reforge that. I'm just checking the PvP team and then I would go with HP over dodge for Spider-Man, to be honest with you, for the Orus. Because he has so much dodge in his kit, there's no way your dodge is not maxed out. And why do you have physical defense? Shouldn't be giving physical defense to anyone. Let's see these cards. Okay. Decent attack. HP could be better. Ignore defense could be 10% higher. But 36 is okay. 40 would be better. 42 would be great. Cooldown is fine. Attack speed is too high. Crit rate is too low. Want to bring that crit rate up to 20%. I know it's difficult, but I want to get that. Let me see these cards. Ooh. It's good. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Alright, so Giant Boss Raid clears. You have Iron Man, level 80. That should be an easy clear for you. Mephisto needs a Judgment. Null has a Mighty Threats. Okay, moving on. Sentry with Mighty Authority. I would not do that. Personally, I would go Greed or Regeneration. Dormammu, Scarlet Witch's Rage. Surfer, okay. Thanos. Wow, okay, so you have a reforged Greed on Jean Grey. You should take this away from Jean Grey and give it to either Sentry or Spider-Man. Or reforge the one that you have on Spider-Man. Yeah. Just saying. That's fine. Already looked at that. Actually, let me see the rules. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, we good. What the heck is this? Please take this off of Rogue. Rogue can only really work with a Rage or a Judgment. Destruction is like, what the heck? Is he free to play? He's in the chat right now. You guys can ask him. Stop spamming your IGNs. Like, I'll tell you when it's time to post your IGN. You spamming it is just gonna make me ignore you. Actually, Vaz and Spider do not delete their messages when they spam, because whenever I see them spamming, I'm gonna make a mental note to not choose them, right? And if you delete their message, then I don't know if they were spamming or not, right? So don't delete their message. Just let it sit in the chat, because then I'll know not to pick those guys. And if I do choose one of them by accident, let me know that they were spamming so that I can not choose them. Because no, don't even bother timing them out. Actually, this guy, if they do it like multiple times in a row, within like 1 minute, put them in timeout for 5 minutes. Like this guy, YT Online Mall, that's annoying. Look at this guy. Unreal, bro. Unreal. Like, are you a child? Clearly. Okay. I would recommend buying the newest uniform for Sharon Rogers. This one is great, but you want to get the extra GPS for Giant Boss Raid, so I would get Sirius Light. So, in case you don't know what I'm talking about, it is... Where's Sharon? This one. This is the strongest one. So if you're struggling in Giant Boss Raid, that's what you want to go with, okay? Okay, let's go. Giant Boss Raid. Your Athena and your Loki should do it. Fuck Bubba. Thank you for becoming a supporter. I appreciate it. Yeah, some of them were like, I don't understand. Like, if I tell you we've already chosen people, why are you gonna keep spamming? Like, just wait until the next set of people are chosen, man. Like, come on, guys. Oh, God. Coming in and asking me to roast you while I'm looking at somebody else's account is just going to make me ignore you. God. Tina should be able to clear it for you, to be honest with you. Yeah, even soup. You should have plenty of clears, man. Your cards are good. So, the only thing I'm not really seeing here are support characters. So you need to buy Sif's uniform, right? You need to buy Sif's uniform and you need to get Wave's uniform. I think these two will definitely help you with those clears. And you should get Moon Knight to level 72. He's gonna help you for a speed day against Dormammu Giant Boss Raid, and you gotta fix this whole ISO set situation that's going on here. Power Fang Hulk, Overdrive. In your case, even, well, you don't really need Akshay. You have enough cooldown on your cards. But yeah, I think you have plenty of characters that can clear Giant Boss Raid. I think you just need to maybe get a couple more support characters built up. Like, you don't have Taskmaster. You also don't have Mystique. I would also recommend investing in Doctor Strange and Wong. That's another easy clear for you for Giant Boss Raid. You also don't even have Green Goblin's uniform. What is going on? It's like a staple. You also don't have Proxima. That's another good support that you're missing out on for Giant Boss Raid. So yeah, Tasky you gotta bring up. White Fox you got a tier 3. So yeah, my advice to you. By the way, I really like the fact that you have the majority of your characters at 6 stars level 60 for the extra crystals. So kudos to you for that. Especially the free-to-play ones that you can get bios for easily. So I'm gonna say invest more in your support characters. Get them built up because you have a good amount of DPS built up. And if you're struggling in Giant Boss Raid, it's probably because you lack support characters to give you extra damage. Also, Ancient 1 would be a really good tier 3 for you. Again, to buff your elemental characters. You have Scarlet Witch built up, so that could give you some extra damage there. You also have Human Twitch. Does he have a Judgment? Yep, you could also use Ancient 1 there. Ghost Rider is not built up. Lona Snow is. Yeah, I think you just need more supports. Let's take a look at the other person. Let's see. Spidey 00365. Is this Spidey Craft? Spidey 00. Yeah, I think it's 3 zeros and then 365. Okay, so been playing since Infinity War VIP 10, as I sometimes spend doing Marvel movies, but I play less, I guess, since the day that No World Boss Legend arrived. Play back after No Way Home and need advice for cards and World Boss Legend. Okay, let me take these two people off the list, and then let's take a look, see what's going on with your account. So for your cards, you need to remove Black Widow and add Luna Snow. So this Black Widow card, Black Widow number 10, next time there's a discount to remove cards, you want to make sure you take this off and you want to add in this card instead. If you're going for World Boss Legend stuff, that's what you want to go for, okay? You want this card. This card is non-negotiable. It's one of the best cards in the game. You absolutely need to have it in your card set at all times. So that goes for any of you guys who are asking for advice in the chat. If you don't have this Luna Snow card in your set, you're playing the game wrong, and you need to work on that, okay? Cool, let's pop back over. Let's see your card stats. By the way, you need to craft your cards. So you need to play Dimension Rifts every single day. And you need to craft your cards. Now I see what you're doing. It looks like you're crafting the first 3 stars and then jump into the next card in hopes of getting some Pierce. That's perfectly fine. But considering you've been playing for so long, these cards should have long since been crafted. So this tells me 2 things. 1, you have not been playing Giant Boss Raid every single day since the whole premium card token system was implemented. Because if that was the case, you would have had enough crafting cubes to actually complete all of your cards before they move the cubes over to Dimension Rifts. Because I have not farmed Giant Boss Raid. Sorry, not Giant Boss Raid. I've been farming Giant Boss Raid, but I haven't been farming, what do you call it? Dimension Rift. Ever since the whole change. And I still have 46,000 of these. And I craft more than a lot of you guys, and I re-roll and do all that stuff. So if you've been playing for as long as you say you've been playing, and you've been doing Giant Boss Raid, your cards should be crafted. So you're slacking big time. So replace the Black Widow card, craft all your cards. And let's see what else we got for you. Gotta bring your cooldown up from 23.2% to about 32%. That'll be really good for you to be at. Ignore defense, another 10% would be fine. You need more attack. Definitely need to get more attack. But for you, I think the attack, the cooldown, and the Pierce, probably the most important thing for your account right now. Let's see, these cards are done. We got the Rage on Iron Man. That's okay. That's good. That's what I rock. Okay, so PvP, you are not looking too hot so far. And why the heck do we have Odin with a greed? This is bad. You need to take this off of him. Okay. Let's see, Quicksilver, Destruction. That's wasted on Quicksilver. Because Quicksilver has native penetration. By the way, this is like a 140 proc. What the hell? Yeah, that's wasted on Quicksilver. Okay, but that's kind of wasted on Logan. Logan has low HP. He needs to reroll this. Is any of his stuff? Okay, this one is rolled properly. Okay, I'm about to say like 140. I'm kind of confused. Does he not realize that none of these CTPs are like rolled for the maximum stat that they can get? Like, he's just rolling a 140 proc and just leaving it. No wonder he's struggling. Like, none of these CTPs, like, oh, I guess like one of them. Yeah, y'all notice this? He's literally just rolling like a 140 proc and then that's it. Okay, we have a 180 proc here. So you gotta go back. Okay, this is a 200% proc. Like, you gotta go back, my guy, and you have to re-roll a lot of those CTPs so you can get a 200% proc. Get the full benefit. CTP of Rage for Doc Ock is good for ABX, but energy is good enough. Okay. Okay, he has Green Goblin. That's good. So you should bring up Hela and Proxima to tier 3. Definitely want to finish Cull Obsidian. I don't know what's going on here with this bootleg ISO set that you have equipped. Oh gosh, he's one of those guys that buy uniforms for tier 2 natives but don't fully build them. At least he's better than most that keep them at 1 star. But you can see level 60 Ebony Maw, level 60 Corvus Glaive, level 60 Proxima, level 60 Cull. Like, that's bad. That's bad. That's real bad. You don't want to buy uniforms for these guys and not get them to tier 3 or transcend them. So you definitely want to finish those guys, okay? America Chavez as well. He even bought the uniform for Silk and it's coming up on what, 2 years, and he still hasn't transcended the character. Even got multiple transcended selectors where he could have chose her for free and he didn't. Guys, don't make this mistake, okay? if you're gonna spend money to buy a uniform for a character, don't wait 2 years to get the character to their maximum level, because by then they might not be relevant anymore. Like at one point, Silk was the strongest speed character in the game or close to it for PvE content. That is no longer the case, okay? Makari, shut that down. Hawkeye, shutting that down. Kate Bishop, Gwenpool, etc. It's just crazy. Stop doing this, guys, please. If you're buying a uniform, especially ones that cost you money, at least get some use out of it. You want to transcend her and get her uniform. That's value. Transcend her. That's why you're struggling in World Boss Legend. You have another character that you bought a uniform for that's probably never gonna get played outside of, like, I don't know, Shadowland. Bought Adam Warlock, I don't know when. Still hasn't built him. Supergiant started, not finished. Yikes. So, final thoughts here. All the characters that you bought uniforms for, that I spoke about, build all of those characters up to their maximum level. That's what I'm going to tell you. Okay? The damage dealers and the supports. And also, while we're at it, let me just check one thing. You do not have Makari. You might want to change that. Just saying. You might want to change that. Yeah, you might want to get Makari and Tina. Guys, do not lower your intellect by arguing with a 65 IQ spider bot. Okay, so we're gonna pick up 2 more people, and anybody in the chat, if possible, if I choose somebody and they've been spamming, tell me they've been spamming, and what I'll do is I'll put your name in the spot that they would have gotten. Right? That's what I'm gonna do. So if I choose somebody and you notice that while we were looking at other people's accounts, they were just spamming their IGNs over and over, then I'm actually going to give you their spot. Okay. I got one. Okay, so I have 2 people here. You guys can stop now. You guys can stop now. You guys can stop now. The 2 people that I chose, the first one is Wolves Millions. So let me know right now if he's been spamming in the chat. Let me know, and if he was spamming, I will give you his spot. I didn't see him spamming, but maybe I looked away. I don't know. So the first person that we chose is Wolves Millions. You guys can stop. You guys can stop now, because all you're doing by spamming is disqualifying yourself. He's clear? Okay. Okay, so we're looking for suggestions on characters I should build next and what card I should focus on re-rolling for blue stars. Let's take a look. By the way, I like your icon. I'm a big fan of Magic, so you pretty good people in my book. Okay, so let's take a look at the cards that you have good stats on first. So this Luna card is perfect. That's good. Ooh, that cable card is... That's pain right there. I know that pain. I know that pain. I know that pain. Quality 7. I would reroll the base stats of the all new, all different card, because movement speed, recovery rate, and ignore defense is kind of useless. I know it's quality 7, but it's easy to get good stats on this card. I would go for something like this. I would go for critical damage, max HP. The max HP is very important, right? The critical damage you get from your crafted stats, maybe you have more than you need, but the max HP is really good. And then you could also get crit rate or more ignore dodge. But I think you want to go for something quality 6 or 7 with max HP on the all new, all different. Okay? So at some point when you stack up a bunch of cards, I would definitely recommend re-rolling all new, all different. Not the blue stars, just the base of the card. I think the blue stars are fine unless you want to try and get rid of the poison resist. It's an eyesore because we don't have any boss that does poison resist, but that will at least protect you from the toxic meteor, right? Or at least reduce the amount of damage that you take. But yeah, the poison resist is an eyesore. I get it. I have poison resist on my cards too. Ooh, the cold resist. Let me see something. Your critical damage is good, your crit rate is good, your attack speed is okay. Okay, so in terms of blue stars, I would be re-rolling Guardians of the Galaxy because you're missing the max HP and all attack. Now, I'm not too sure what your financial situation looks like and how much you spend on the game, and how attached you are to having 22% Pierce. But I will tell you the way how I would approach it, okay? The way I would approach it is I would fix the cable card first, so I have 25% Pierce, and then I would break the Guardians of the Galaxy card. And by breaking it, I mean I would hold on to the critical damage. Let me see, your cooldown is perfect where it is. So I would hold on to the cooldown and the critical damage, and then re-roll the rest of the cards. So I'd lock those 2 blue stars for critical damage and cooldown, and then I'd re-roll it. And there's a high probability that you will land up or land back or end up still having 2% Pierce coming from this card. So you'll end up at 2% Pierce while you try to fix the stats on this by getting yourself the all attack for the final star and then the max HP for the second star. The fire resist you can keep if you want it, but I'm definitely going to tell you the way I approach my cards is if I'm breaking my card set, I don't work on 2 cards at the same time. So I would finish cable first, which is going to be painful. I know it's going to be painful because I've been there. Probably going to take you 15, 20 rerolls if you're unlucky like me to get that 1 red star to end up at blue all attack. But who knows, maybe you're lucky. Wolves Millions. Maybe you're lucky. Maybe you're that guy, the one that stands at the pinnacle of all races. But anyways, the point is, I would fix this first, and then I would come here and I would break down this card. But by breaking it, I would lock the critical damage and the cooldown and re-roll the rest until I get full Pierce with all attack and max HP. Your cards are good though. Yeah, cards are very good. It's so nice to see the 90% and then the 40-40 for the physical and the energy. It's so rare to see a card set that is not like lopsided to more energy than physical. But it kind of is because you don't have the physical proc from the White Fox card, which you don't have. But you don't need. It's fine. You're fine without it. Trust me. I don't have it either. But yeah, shout out to Wolves Millions. Yeah, he has a pretty good card set. Alright. Let's see. Characters. I know we spent a lot of time on the cards, but let's see the characters. Characters that you should work on next. I hope you have Spider-Man's red suit and you're just using him in the black for PvE, because if you don't have the red one, you need to buy the red one. Okay? Let's see the bottom here. The Bottom of the pool. Okay. I like the fact that you have all the characters. 6 stars, level 60, full mastery. I like it. You should start tier 2 in more people. I would at some point, if you have the goal to do it, the gold and the black antimatter, get this guy built up. His leadership is pretty useful for a timeline battle, despite what people say. He's only a leadership, but he's a good leadership because he can shut off Colossus and Hela. And if your team is actually pretty strong, that makes a big difference because you get rid of all that damage reduction, you can just one-shot people. But that's like a PvP thing, and maybe you're not into PvP. But your cards are good enough where you could compete at a high level in PvP because you have the HP and the attack. Surprised you don't have Surfer at tier 3, but you have his uniform. Weird. Okay. You're definitely not free to play because you have Black Cat. Transcended Robbie, but no build. Or at least no custom gear. No insight. I would give her authority. Okay, I'm guessing you're using her for ABX over Valkyrie. Need a rage for Strange. I would take this rage off Wolverine. Especially since you bought the new uniform from Moon Knight. You have him at level 80. Moon Knight's gonna replace Wolverine for ABX. So, might as well take this off Wolverine and give it to Doctor Strange. Need a couple more insights in your kit. I would tier 3 Ancient One. I think she's very useful as a leader and a support. And since you bought the Ultron uniform, don't be one of those guys. Don't be one of those guys who buy uniforms and just leave the characters at tier 2. Like at this point you should not be buying uniforms for characters and leaving them at tier 2. If they can be tier 3 or transcended, you should take them all the way. And Wong is a staple because he can buff people like Doctor Doom and Doctor Strange. Those are two of the best characters in the game right now. So yeah, I think you should buy the uniform for Wong and tier 3 him. Okay. The next person we're going to take a look at is... We're trying to get to as many people as possible, so we're not spending like 5 hours on one person. So that's why you guys should leave me a message in regards to what exactly you want to see. So, guys, was Toco 9828 spamming before? Came back to the game over a month ago, so some advice would definitely be helpful. Not too sure how long you've been playing Toco. We're not taking IGNs right now, so just wait. And when you do post your IGN, leave a message as well so we can tell you exactly what you need to know. All right? He's clear? Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Because if he is spamming, then we're just going to replace him with one of you guys. All right, cool. Toco, if you are here, just a quick question. What's your end goal for this account? I think your account right now is pretty good. I'm just wondering, what direction do you want to ultimately go? Low wall attack. You just need more HP. How long have you been playing, Toco? Looks like long enough to get all the characters mastered. PvE and PvP? Okay. So you gotta pick up the uniform for Taskmaster. Tier 3 White Fox. Transcend her. Transcend her. These two. Get Iron Man's newest uniform. Tier 3 him. And get him to level 72. Total played like 1.4. Okay, 1.5 year? Okay. You might want to buy Captain America's Phoenix uniform, since you already have him at tier 3, so you can get some use out of him. You want to get Sharon's newest uniform as well. It's a shame you built Null. What a massive waste of resources. Okay. I was looking for Supergiant. I was like, wait, what? So at some point, I would tier 3 Cyclops. I think he's a very useful tier 3. Same goes for Ancient One. Ancient One and Cyclops are pretty similar. However, Cyclops is a mutant. Ancient One is a human. So Ancient One has a little bit more value, especially since he can be a male and a female. So definitely think Ancient One should be a tier 3 that everyone tries to get at some point. We want to bring up the Wongs of the world. We want to get Wong to tier 3 for the same reason I told you guys earlier. I would recommend tier 3 Icarus just because he's a cheaper tier 3. And you should get Makari. And you need to get Cersei's uniform. You already have Shang-Chi's uniform, so same like I told the other guys, if you have the newest uniform for a character, you want to go ahead and you want to tier 3 them so you can actually use them. Especially now that we have Giant Boss Raid Dormammu, that excludes everything but tier 3 and transcended characters, stories excluding everything but tier 3 and transcended, World Boss Legends excluding them, so it just doesn't make sense to be buying uniforms for characters and leaving them at tier 2. I would say you should bring up Proxima Midnight as well. Okay, so we're gonna take a look at 2 more people. And again, like I said before, if they were spamming before, please let me know, okay? So guys, you can post your IGN right now. Buy uniform for Hawkeye. Yeah, Hawkeye's uniform is really good. You should buy it. Okay, I got one. All right, so you guys can stop now. Got two people. The first one is Typical Wolf RB. So let's take a look at him or her. So it's Typical Wolf RB. No? Did I spell it wrong? RBs, we have the meat. Okay, there we go. Okay, need help on cards and what character or characters to build for PvE content. Your cards are pretty good. You just gotta finish crafting White Fox and then start re-rolling. Cards you chose are pretty good. The stats, however, are not very good. Okay. So what you need to do is you need to complete some of your card collections. See how I have all these card collections completed? They give you a little bit of an extra bump to your stats. Doesn't make the biggest difference in the world, but if you take a look, the green stats there, getting a decent amount. So you might want to get all these random cards to 6 stars to give you a little bit of an edge, right, over other players who don't have them. Additionally, once you finish crafting this White Fox card, you got to go back, and what you want to do is you want to start saving non-premium comic cards and then using them to reroll the base. Remember, finish this one first because you need non-premium cards to craft. So finish crafting first, then start saving, and then you want to start re-rolling the base stats for all of these cards. Because actually you can leave the Luna Snow one for now, but you definitely want to re-roll the Black Panther, the Spider-Man, and the Guardians of the Galaxy because you're missing out on energy attack for all of them. Yep. Ideally, you want it to look something like this because they can all roll energy and physical at the bottom here in the random options. That's what you want them to look like how this looks. Okay. Cool. Now, once you fix the base, actually, not even once, while you're fixing the base, you want to be doing all of the token events, logging into the game, collecting your premium tokens, and then getting premium cards saved up. Every time you hit 10 to 15 premium cards, you want to go in and start re-rolling the blue stars. Ideally, what you're looking for is max HP for the secondary slot, and then all attack for the final star. Ideally, in the process, locking in every blue star that you can use or make use of. Okay. By the way, I didn't see anybody say, hey, this guy was spamming, so I hope he wasn't. Wait. Bro, I don't know why you guys are feeding into Spider's nonsense. What are good supports for Moon Knight? For Moon Knight? For anything? Or just for like World Boss? Or just for ABX or whatever? Like if it's just in general, then it's White Fox, Taskmaster, and or you can just go with Wave, Blade, any of them. Typical was not spamming. He or she is good. Okay, thank you very much. Okay. So you need to build up. I would say go with Sentry first. I know some people are gonna say, "Oh, Sentry's falling off in PvP." He's very strong. Okay, so I would definitely recommend that you build up Sentry, and then after that maybe Mephisto. But work on Sentry, and then who knows? Maybe the next tier 3 native is gonna be Gore the God Butcher. So maybe he'll be. I'm thinking maybe he'll be a combat character. If he's not, whatever. We'll see how he compares to somebody like Mephisto. But for now, I would say you gotta build him up. You need more tier 3s and transcended characters. Not too sure how long you've been playing the game. It's long enough for you to get some decent cards and have them almost fully crafted. So that's good. You have a few support characters already built up, which is better than most people. Yep, you have 1, 2, like 5 of them, which is really good. Actually 6. That's very good. So you just got to build up some more DPS. So you're already working on Strange, that's good. Kate, that's good. You already have Makari, Supergiant. Yeah, you're putting in work. I don't know how long you've been playing, but you're definitely putting in work. Just got to bring her up. Got to bring the Wong up. I would stop working on Surfer and Deadpool, and him too, to be honest with you. You don't have Thanos unlocked? What is this? What is this? Why does he not have Thanos unlocked? Am I blind? Where's Thanos? Oh no, he's here. Okay. I was like, what the heck? I was like, how does he not have Thanos unlocked? Okay, he has Thanos. That was really strange. Yeah, I was blind. It's because of how I hold my phone. I was like sliding, and every time I was like sliding, I guess my finger was covering the Thanos. Oh man, that's funny. Alright, so from the tier 1s, I don't think well, actually, Colossus. Yeah, you should build up Colossus and get one of his new uniforms. So, from the tier 1s, I'm thinking Colossus, Destroyer, and get his free uniform if you're looking for somebody to counter Thanos in PvP. Destroyer is really good for countering Thanos. So, I would pick those two from the tier 1s. Cyclops again from the tier 1s. Dr. Octopus. So you have quite a few characters here from the tier 1s that you could pick. But I would go with those 4. You should work on those guys and get their uniforms. Now from the tier 2s and up, starting from Scarlet Witch, I would definitely choose Scarlet Witch, Wong, Hela, White Fox, Ancient One, Thanos, and Strange, and Kate Bishop. That's who I would be working on. So you can prioritize it. I'm not telling you to work on every single one of those characters at the exact same time. Obviously, that would be terrible. You want to focus on one character at a time. Get them to tier 3 or fully transcend them. And then come back and pick another character from that list. And then keep moving forward just like that. Knocking one character off every 2 weeks or every month until you have all the ones that I just mentioned. I think they're very good investments. Next, we have Colin. Let's see what... By the way, guys, we have like 300 people here and only 52 likes. If you guys could get the likes up, I would greatly appreciate it. We have Colin AU123. Guys, was he spamming? Like, I see MC Sapu just keep spamming his IGN, so I know not to pick you. Because literally all you are doing is spamming your IGN, sir. Nah, he's clean? Okay, he's okay, good, he's clear. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. How do we put in a request to be roasted? I don't want to spam. So I look at 2 people at a time. So what I do is I'll pick 2 names from the chat, and then after we go over those 2 people's accounts, then I'll tell you, now is the time to post in your IGN. And then from those names, I pick 2 people, we stop it, we look at their IGNs, and then we come back again. So we do 2 people, and then we come pick another 2, go look at their accounts and come back. That's how we doing it, okay? So Colin said he started playing a few years ago, but taking major breaks. Spent a bit of money in the past. Could you look at my cards and my characters for World Boss, Legend, and GBR? Okay, let's take a look. 3 level 80 characters can easily clear dispatch sectors without any peers? Probably, yeah. Okay, wowzers. Okay, Colin, we need to talk, buddy. Is Colin in the chat? Colin, if you are still here, the very first thing we need from you, brother or sister, I'm thinking his brother, but yeah, this Black Panther card, you need to remove this at some point, please. This Black Panther card is not one you craft, okay? If you want to craft the Black Panther card, you craft Black Panther 166. Never craft Black Panther 35. Okay? Never ever craft this card. Okay. So, as for your card sets, I'm gonna recommend 4 cards. You can pick whichever 3 you want. Okay? So you already have White Fox and you have Spider-Man. You can keep those 2. Right? The 4 I'm gonna recommend: Luna Snow, Guardians of the Galaxy, go with the cable card, Uncanny, and the final one is one that I just recommended to you that you could craft. This one right here, Black Panther 166. Okay? From those 4, you could choose any one you want, or any 3 of those 4, and you're replacing the Loki card, the Marvel Zombies card, and Black Panther 35. Now, do not destroy these 2. You can destroy. You can destroy Marvel Zombies and the Loki card, meaning you can equip a premium card over them. However, the Black Panther 35 card, you want to unequip this and you want to pay crystals to do it. However, you want to do it when there is a discount to remove cards, right? So you don't pay the full cost. This card is bad, but it's definitely still a premium card that you can use later on to reroll. It doesn't look like you're farming dimension rifts, so you should start doing that so you can craft your cards and get pierce. Because one complaint I always see from players is, I don't have pierce, so I can't clear anything in the game. Pierce is not that hard to get. I'm sorry to tell you. Saying you don't have pierce is not an excuse, because pierce is not very hard to get. Getting great stats and a high amount of pierce is very difficult. But getting pierce is easy. Sorry to tell you. In 6 months, you can get like 10% pierce, no problem. If you're actually playing the game. Now, if your feelings are hurt because you've been playing for 6 years and you have no pierce, sorry, not sorry. You haven't been playing the game. I hate rifts. You can autoplay the rifts. Get a level 72 Moon Knight or a level 72 Iron Man and autoplay the rifts. It's not like you have to sit there and manually play it. Iron Man and double support. Moon Knight and double support. Loki and double support. Put your phone down, autoplay the rifts, level 3, you get enough cubes. Do that 3-4 times a week. Okay? Okay. I've been playing 3 months. Should I get Pierce? Yes, you should get Pierce as soon as possible. If you can get Pierce the first month, you should get it. Get it as quickly as you can. Okay? Up to what time will you stream Beast? Maybe another 30 minutes, something like that. What I'm gonna try to do, like, instead of doing 1 3-hour roast stream, I'll spread it out throughout the week, and I'll do 2 for an hour and a half, 2 hours each time. Okay? Cool. Let's take a look. So, characters for World Boss Legend. We already have a level 72 Iron Man. Okay, this is a... What the hell is going on here? Guys, what has he done wrong here? Okay, so Colin, you've been playing the game for a couple years, right? What is going on here, man? How do you have the character level 77, no ISO, and a 4-star custom gear? Come on, man, do better, bro. What are you doing, man? This is why you hate rifts. Okay, if you're free to play or a new player, please listen to me. I've been telling you guys, do not listen to these guys and get these characters to level 80, okay? Do not do it, because you can't afford it. Clearly, the reason why you stopped at 77 is not because you like the number 77, it's because you ran out of materials. You don't have that many characters built. Go to 72 and stop. Okay? Go to 72 and stop. I'm gonna keep saying it until you guys get it. Go to 72 and stop. Next thing, please equip your character with an ISO set. Okay? You're leaving 40% extra damage on the board. Guys. Come on, man. You got to do better. You should not have a character at tier 3 that you actually use to clear content. I'm not talking about support characters. Support characters, if you want to leave your, I don't know, your wave with no ISO set, I get it, because she's not there to do damage. But your Iron Man, his only purpose is to do damage. So why on earth does he not have an ISO set? A lot of you guys are wondering, hey, I can't clear this piece of content. How can I not clear it, but you can clear it, and I have an Iron Man tier 4 like you? Your Iron Man is not the same as mine, because I have an extra 40% attack coming from my ISO set. Please, guys, it's not that hard to get ISOs. It's not that hard. You can auto play Extreme Alliance Battle now. This is not like 10 years ago. Okay? You can get ISOs from, what is it, playing the Shield story missions. Come on, man. Do better. I'm tired of seeing it, okay? I'm tired. Okay. Take this rage off Namor and give it to Iron Man. And this build that you gave the Namor, just copy it over to Iron Man. Be letting the rage consume him. Yeah, something like that. Spy tactic is useless. Okay, at this point, 3 ISO sets you should be giving your characters if you're doing PvE content. Power of Angry Hulk, Overdrive, or Akshay. Everything else, for PvE content, you don't need. For PvP, if you want to go with Drastic Density, Binary Power, or if you are a massive whale, you can go with, I don't know, Protect the Captain. One of them defensive ISOs that I don't believe in. That's all I'm saying, okay? Alright, cool. Get Sharon's newest uniform. And again, fix this, okay? Fix this empty nonsense. Fix this! And buy Spider-Man's newest uniform, the red one. This one is good for PvE, but you're missing out on his PvP potential, and looking at your account, you need the help in PvP. You don't have a single character that can actually compete in PvP, which means you probably are getting 20 crystals a week from Timeline Battle, when you could be getting 200. You could be getting 10 times more crystals by building some PvP characters. Just saying. Okay? So, get Spider-Man's PvP uniform. This one is great for World Boss, but you want to get the other one. See what you did for Moon Knight here? I respect it. You have him 72, you left him there. You at least gave him an active ISO set. And let's see the damage proc. Okay, it's 100%. You could do better, but at least you have the basics covered. You need to get the uniform for Sif, otherwise she is virtually useless. I'm not gonna roast you on not having an ISO set on Valkyrie just because she's a support character. But yeah. 67, 66, 64, 61, all of that is garbage. Pick one character. In this case, it would be White Fox, tier 3 her, and then work on another character. Stop working on Bill. Unless he gets a uniform, don't work on him. Now, from I guess Captain America, you could get the tier 3 and get his Phoenix uniform, and then starting from Quicksilver, I would skip him. I would work on Thanos since you seem to like him. Well, clearly not enough to give him an ISO set, but enough to give him an enough to give him a CTP, but definitely not an ISO set. Okay. Alright. You can't make this shit up. You cannot make this shit up, boys. Clearly you like Jean Grey a lot. If only she was good. Alright. So yeah, you want to finish Thanos, finish Cap, finish White Fox, and you want to buy the newest uniform for Thanos and Cap. If you're free to play, just keep White Fox as is and hope she gets another free to play uniform in the future that can compete with her paid one. Now, starting from Doctor Strange, you want to get his uniform. You already have this uniform for Colossus, so that's good enough for him to be useful to you in PvP. I would definitely recommend getting Doc's uniform. Shang-Chi's, Cersei's Ancient one is a good one as well. Hawkeye, Kate Bishop, Taskmaster, Hela, Tier 2 Ghost Panther. For squad battle if you actually play that, but yeah, you gotta go back and get all these characters. Get your characters to level 66 stars so you can get the free crystals. You're slacking. I can see that the one major problem with your account is the lack of consistency. What's going on? What's going on, Nick? Listen guys, the foundation to everything in life is consistency. So I could tell you what to do, but if you're not gonna do it and do it consistently, then you're not gonna progress. Right? If you do it for one day, it's not enough. You gotta wake up and do it every day, especially on the days when you don't want to do it. That's how progress is born and nurtured. Is Loki obelisk friendly? Yeah, he can work with an obelisk. Okay, so we're gonna take a look at two more people. Don't forget to drop a like on the stream, guys. Appreciate it. So you can start dropping your IGNs now. Leave a message in regards to what kind of advice you're looking for. Okay, so I got one. Okay, so you guys can stop now. By the way, don't put your account more than once when I give you the window. So I'm not reading anybody after... Okay, you guys are still going. Guys, stop. Okay, so I'm gonna stop where Spider says hi, and everything below that I won't be reading. So I'm gonna pick one more person here. Okay, good. We're good now. We're good now. We're good now. Okay, we're good now. Cool. So the first person we are choosing is MFF Moonstone. MFF Moonstone. Was this person spamming? Let me know, guys. You guys are the jury. Okay? You guys get the final say here. Let me know. He's I'm putting his VIP level in. Wow. Anyways, it's MFF Moonstone, yes? Yes. He said he's VIP 9. So here's the thing. I'm gonna tell you the first problem I see with your account. For a player that is VIP 9, you should at least be at agent level 200. Means you're not spending your money wisely. Okay? So that's the first thing I'm gonna tell you. You need to have more characters built. There's no reason why your agent level should be so low. You're at 119. My free-to-play account that was made like last year is at 121 VIP 0. Okay? Cool. So that's the first thing I'm gonna tell you, partner. You need to build up more tier 2 characters. He was spamming? Okay, he was spamming. Okay, cool. Alright. So he was spamming, so we're gonna take him off the list. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Okay. So you guys are saying he was spamming, so let's he spammed 5 to 7 times. Okay. So Beast is cap. Could have just got VIP 9 in one day. Alright, so we're gonna skip over him and we're gonna choose somebody else. Now, who was the first person who told me that he was spamming? Let's see. Who was the first person that pointed out that he was spamming? Was it Master X? Yeah, I think it was Master X that pointed out that he was spamming. Okay, so Master X, what's your IGN? We will put you in instead. Because I tell you guys, post your IGN once. Do not flood the chat and only post when I told you to post. This is how you get disqualified. Okay, so Master X, what is your IGN? We will choose you. I already have another person that we'll look at after. So Master X. John was first. Was John first? I'm looking at the chat history, and the first person that I saw called out that he was spamming was Master X. Oh, actually, it was John. Yes, it was John. It was John. It was John. You were correct. You were correct. It was John. John was literally 1 second ahead of Master X. John Basilin. Yeah, it was John. It was John. Master X, you know what? You were close. I'm gonna put you in. I'm gonna put you in the next batch. Don't worry, because I didn't see that John. So Master X, I'm gonna put your name down. Hold on. Speed up the roast. Yeah. Okay, John, what's your IGN? Listen, there is no such thing as being a snitch if you are a law-abiding citizen. Okay. The term snitching only applies to people who are doing crimes and then turning against the people they were doing crimes with. If you do the crime, you do the time, sir. Go down with your crew, sir. Okay? Go to prison with your posse. Okay? However, if you are a law-abiding citizen, there's no such thing as snitching. Okay? Master X is also a. Oh god, he's a. Okay, so I guess even Master X is a snitch. Oh, that's funny. Master X is a spammer. Wow. Guys, you see, this is why you should not listen. You should. This is why. Where's John though? Is John still here? And where's IGN? Goodbye. Gonna play Marvel? Okay. Bro, snitch all you want, bro. Wait, John is this John is a spammer too? No, guys, come on, man. All right, so we're gonna come back to John, and then we're gonna come back to John because I don't see his IGN. I asked him to post. John wasn't spamming? Okay, what's your IGN? John, my guy. Just John. At me and then put your IGN. John? Only John. At me so it highlights in the chat and then post your IGN. Okay. John RB11. Okay, got you. 1112. Why does this account feel familiar? Oh, it's because we had somebody else who had RB1112, I believe. Okay. Oh, wow. So we're going to have to destroy your card set, my guy. Okay. So what's the plan here, John? Everybody a snitch? You're a snitch. You're a snitch. You're a snitch over vibes. Listen, man. Again, if you are a law-abiding citizen, paying your taxes and living your life as a productive member of society, there's no such thing as snitching. However, if you are doing crime and illegal activities, and when the law comes for you, you decide to tell on your people that you were doing a crime with, then you are actually, you're not even a snitch at that point. You are a rat, a rodent. Okay? Anyways. I'd rather be a snitch than a rat. I'm just saying. You, at least, like Morgan Freeman said, at least a rat is human. A rat is just a fucking rat. Anyways, moving on. Let's see, your cards. The Scarlet Witch card gotta go. Black Panther gotta go. And unfortunately, even though you have full Pierce on this card, eventually it will need to go. Okay? There's no difference between a snitch and a rat. That's not true. A snitch is a human. A rat is just a fucking rat. A rat is not human. You do what you do to survive? This guy. Canada has taxes. We pay more taxes than you guys in the States. Yes. Canada has so much taxes, bro. Apparently, Uncle Trudeau is about to start charging us tax to breed, bro. Oxygen tax. Anyways. Alright, so this guy... Yes, thank you. Thank you, Shishio, for delete. Actually, don't delete his message. Just time him out instead. Instead of deleting his message, just time him out. And we'll remember him for later. Pay over 15% in Quebec? Yeah, it's crazy, bro. Like, Canadian dollars is like monopoly money. True. That's what I say all the time. Okay. So, Scarlet Witch, Black Panther, Loki. All gotta go. The order in which you want to remove them: Black Panther first, then Scarlet Witch. And once you've crafted White Fox fully, and the cards I'm gonna recommend to you is this. Hold on. Yeah, you don't have it. Okay. So, Guardians of the Galaxy, Luna Snow, Spider-Man, or let's go to Collection, Black Panther 166. Okay, so these are the 4 cards I'm going to recommend to you. And these 3 cards need to go. So once you remove Scarlet Witch, Replace it with whatever card you choose from the 4 I recommend. Fully craft it. See what stats you get. Remove this card. Fully craft the new card that you put on there. Hopefully at this point it's either Luna Snow and Guardians of the Galaxy. Those are the two. Actually, yeah, those are the two that I would definitely recommend that you put on here. So Luna Snow, Guardians of the Galaxy, fully craft them, and then remove this. And you can either put the Cable card or the Spider-Man card. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna recommend to you, John. Cool. $74. What a useless guy. Why did you build him? You even gave him an Odin. Let me see something. Yeah, you need more cooldown. Ignore defense is very high. You need more attack. Yikes. When your ignore defense is higher than your attack, you're down bad. You're down bad. Extra bad. Need Spider-Man's red suit, because this cannot do PvP very well. Okay. So, new Sharon uniform, new Spider-Man uniform. Rage on Iron Man? Yeah. There's nothing wrong with that. I use a rage on my Iron Man as well. Once you get above 72, you don't need to ignore dodge anymore. I can attest to that. I have a rage on my Iron Man. Nothing stops him. He's perfectly fine. Alright, so we almost done with Steven. Oh, what the hell is this? What is this? What is this? Nani? What? What is this, guys? Anybody see what he's doing wrong here? Let me see the rest of these characters, bro. Oh my god. He's just doing the same thing over and over again. At least he doesn't get it wrong every single time. But like, what the hell is this guy doing, bro? Okay, so John, the number one thing that you need to ensure that you do every single time is every single one of your gears need to have 2 attack stats at all times. So what you did for Iron Man here, 2 energy attack, you need to do that for every single one of his gear slots for all of your energy based characters. So this one only having 1, that's really bad. And I'm not too sure what you're doing here with Doctor Strange, but 2 dodge, 2 skill cooldown, terrible. Needs to be 2 energy attack and then whatever else you need. 2 energy attack and then whatever else you need. 2 energy attack and then whatever else you need. If it's a physical based character like Moon Knight, it needs to be 2 physical attack and then whatever else you need. 2 physical attack and then whatever else you need. Kind of like what you did here. So you need to change Doctor Strange's rules. Yep. I'm sure I don't have to tell you to get Cersei's uniform. ISO set needs to change. And you need to actually equip ISOs. Tier 3 him. Need to tier 3 her. You need to finish her, buy her uniform, and then stop building him. You need to get Colossus's uniform and get him to tier 2 so you can actually use him in PvP. Because he's very useful. Where is Nani? Oh yeah, you need to get Hela's uniform into tier 3 her. You're missing out. Get all these guys to 6 stars level 60 for the free crystals. You need to finish Wong, get his uniform. You should finish him since he's a cheaper tier 3. Transcend him since he's a cheap transcended character. Don't have to buy his uniform or his, but you should transcend and tier 3 them since it's cheaper. That way you have more bodies for World Boss Legend and Giant Boss Raid, since it requires you to have 3 characters per team. And he's a decent leadership to have for Makaru when you eventually get her, which you should, because you don't have her. And the whole 62, 61 nonsense you have going on here, stop it. Work on one character at a time. And I would advise against taking Namor any further. Rogue, I would also say if you want to take her any further, you need a CTP of Judgment, and you need to be aware of the fact that she's only good for squad battle. Okay. What's the use of Wong? Wong is a great DPS. He's also an amazing support character for everybody who has the magic ability. So he can buff Doctor Strange, he can buff Doctor Doom, he can buff Caecilius, Ancient One, and a few other characters that have the magic ability. Wong is an amazing support character. He's one of the best for anybody who has the magic tag. He can't buff Wanda. No, Wanda doesn't have magic. Wanda has chaos magic, which is different. I've seen a couple people using Wong with Scarlet Witch in in Giant Boss Raid the other day. Terrible. So these are the people that can use Wong's passive. So Wong's passive, for those of you guys who are new, all allies with the magic ability, they do 53% more damage to heroes and villains. So this is good for PvE and PvP. And these are the people that can take advantage of it. So Adam Warlock, yeah, that's juice. Doctor Doom, that's juice. Doctor Strange, that's juice. Mephisto, that's juice. Which is kind of interesting that he has magic and Wanda has chaos magic. You would think they have the same type of magic, right? But it's actually not the case. So if you care about using any of these characters, like even she has magic as well, they're confusing chaos magic with magic. You can't really blame them. But yeah, chaos magic is this one right here. Let me just remove the magic tag. And it's literally just Wanda that has chaos magic. It's Wanda and Wanda mixed with X-23. Yeah, to be honest, they should just change Wanda's tag to magic, even though it's chaos magic. Just saying, because what's the point of having a category with literally one character in there? Do you think Sif will get a new uniform? No, I don't think so. They could possibly give like Nebula and Rocket a uniform. I'm sure Mephisto doesn't use chaos magic in the... Yeah, I know, but their magic seem the same because it's like evil magic, I guess. Like kind of like dark magic. You know, I'm making the finger thing while I'm saying it like you guys can see me. I could turn on the camera, but lazy. How do we get roasted? It's a dream of mine. You post when I tell you to post, and I pick 2 people randomly. Okay. So you want to tier 3 him. You already have his uniform, so that's good. Tier 3 her. Finish her, like I said. From the tier 1s, you just need to get them to level 66 stars. That's pretty much it. There's nobody here that's, well, besides maybe Jane Foster, who could be like meta after the Thor Love and Thunder movie. There's nobody else that you should really be in a big rush to build up out of the tier 1 pool. So I would say anybody that I've recommended to you previously, go with those. That way I don't have to repeat myself. Cool. Let's see what you, hold on, let me see what you have on. Okay, no build. That should be a judgment. Yeah. That's a wasted destruction because she's not very good. So the next person we're gonna choose is actually Killer Tacos. That's like when you have some good tacos and then you go to the bathroom after. I think. Killer Tacos 54. Did he eat 54 tacos, bro? I think he ate 54 tacos before he made his Marvel Future Fight account, and he was sitting on the toilet and he's like, man, those were some killer tacos. He's like, oh, that's gonna be my IGN. Wait, Killer Tacos was spamming? Wait, Killer Tacos is spamming? Wow, he actually... That's crazy. This guy literally spammed the moment before I posted. That sucks because like I picked him. Oh my god. I picked him as one of the first people too. Oh wow. Okay. So that sucked. Next. Okay, so who are we gonna choose instead? Let me see. Yeah, he just spammed it. I think. Okay, guys, vote in the chat. Should we give him a chance or should we move to somebody else? Why is everybody spamming? Hold on. Okay, let me ask the chat. The chat will decide. Should we give him a chance? 1, for give him a chance. 2, to say to skip him and go to somebody else. All you gotta say is 1, type 1 to give him a chance, or 2 to go to somebody else. 1s and 2s, that's all I gotta see. 1s and 2s. Yeah, so the chat is split down the middle. I'm seeing 1s and I'm seeing 2s. We need more consensus here, guys. 1s in the chat if we should give him a chance. 2 if we should skip. Bro, I can't tell. Actually, let me do a poll. Poll is good. Poll is good. Poll is good. Let's go. Hold on. We're putting up a poll right now, guys. Okay, so we have a poll. Refresh the stream and vote. We have yes and no as the only options. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait. By the way, guys, don't forget to smash the like button. If we get 70% or higher for yes, we will give him a chance and take a look at his account. Actually, we'll just go 50. We'll go 50. 50-50. Let you guys decide. If more than 50% decide to give him a chance, you don't see it, refresh the live stream. Refresh the live stream and you should see it. There's a poll that says, should we give Killer Taco another chance? If we get over 50%, we're gonna wait until 300 people voted, because we have 300 people here, 320 people here right now. So once we hit 300 people that's voted, we will take that as the consensus of the chat. Now, while we wait for you guys to vote, we are going to pick somebody else. What happened with Master X? They said Master X was spamming. I was gonna look at him while we waited, but they said he was spamming, unfortunately. So we're at 203 people that's voted so far. We're almost there, guys. Another 100 of you guys just need to click yes or no while we wait. So you can't pull it all. Buying Macari is a good choice, yes. Okay, so some people left. They're like, all right, they don't want to vote. They leave, they left. All right. All right, so it looks like the majority says to give him a chance. So we're gonna roll. We're gonna roll with this. Let's take a look. Ooh, this is bad. This is bad. This is bad. Yeah, so 67% of the people that are here right now say they should give him a chance. So we'll go give him a chance. All right. I don't know what I'm voting for, but I said no. Terrible. Actually terrible. Kate, you are terrible. All right. So, Loki card gotta go. Both of them. And this Gwenpool card gotta go after. Spidey and Cable, they can stay. If you've been paying attention to the stream, you know I'm gonna tell you Luna, Avengers, Black Panther, and if you really want to, you can put White Fox in the mix. Where is my White Fox? Right here. Okay. Those are the ones I would recommend. Go to bed, Kate. Wow. It's a little, well, actually, it's around her bedtime now, anyways. Cool. So he didn't buy the new Iron Man uniform, which I guess to each his own. Hello? No ISO set? Cool. We're just not gonna give our characters ISO set. We're gonna buy uniforms for them though. Can somebody explain this to me? Can somebody explain this to me? Yo, Spider, can you chill, my guy? Like, can you chill? Bro, why are you guys feeding Spider, bro? Jesus Christ. Spider, you so childish, my guy. You actually so childish. This is one of the biggest L's I've ever seen. So we have one of the most expensive characters in the game, Emma Frost. This man just bought her. Didn't even bother giving her an ISO set. Got it to tier 3. No uniform. No custom gear. No nothing, bro. Spider, you know, one day, bro. One day. One day. All I'm asking for is one day when you actually act like a grown-up. Like, no one cares how much vagina you get. It's not that deep, my guy. If you have to talk about how much vagina you get, you probably don't get enough. I'm gonna say that, okay? If you need to flex and talk about how much vagina you're getting, you probably don't get enough. Okay. What are you doing? You're constantly talking about vagina, bro. Like, come on, man. People who actually get an abundance of vagina don't need to talk about it. Just gonna let you know. The chat will agree with me on that too. That's facts. The people who feel like they need to tell people they get a lot, don't get a lot. Every time Beast roasts people, I get PTSD. Just be humble. Exactly. Real G's move in silence. Like the G in lasagna. Just move in silence, my guy. That's it. Why is everyone jumping you? Nobody's jumping you, bro. I'm just letting you know, like, if you need to flex by telling people how much you're getting, you're not getting that much. Okay, so the point is, I'm not too sure why you did this. If you're gonna buy one of the most expensive characters in the game, at least get her a uniform. At least build her up so you can use her. She's so expensive. Like, base kit Emma Frost is useless. Useless, actually useless. Fix that, please. Her uniform is on sale right now. Go buy it. Reroller ISO set, Power Fragment Hulk, Overdrive, Hawkseye, whichever one you want to go for. Okay? Get a CTBF Judgment. Give it to her. Or a Refinement, a Regen, whatever. Not Refinement, sorry. Because even that would be better than nothing, but not Refinement. Definitely not. Okay? Anyways, moving on. Yikes. I think he might have forgotten that he actually has Emma Frost. Crazy. Man has Mystique built. He has the support character built with an offensive ISO set and an obelisk. And the character that their whole purpose in the game is just to do damage. Not built at all. We hustling backwards. We actually hustling backwards. Holy. Okay, this is a really good build. No. I like what I see here for Color Obsidian. That is respect. Let me see the rest of this. Oh, this is not respect. Oh god. This is... Excuse me? So the same thing I told to the other person. And why are you giving them 2-star Urus, fam? 4 and up. 4 and up. 4 and up. Okay? We're in the 7th year of Marvel Future Fight. 4 and up, guys. 4 and up. Frankly, I don't put anything below 5 on my main account. Alright, so 2-star ISOs, that's not the way. That is not the way. And these need to say physical attack twice per gear. Like, what the heck? Let me see Mystique. Yep. Yeah, he's not building. This is why a lot of you guys can't clear content. Because you're like half-assing when it comes to the Urus and stuff. 2-star ISOs. Man has physical attack on Star-Lord. Holy. What are we talking about here? What are we talking about here? Holy. This is so bad. Yeah, he's just putting random stuff, bro. Has physical attack on Apocalypse, who's also an energy-based character. Yikes. He's not... Oh, yeah, he's not even amplifying the slots for some of these. Yeah, like for Hulk right here, none of these are amplified. Is this one of Spider's followers? You know, he's better. I think he's better than Spider, to be honest with you. So if he's a follower, he's already followed his way past Spider, I guess. Yeah, so he definitely needs to fix the Uru situation. No uniform, no ISO, no custom gear. It's the same mistakes over and over again. Yikes. So tier 3 Taskmaster needs to happen. Needs to transcend Valkyrie for her new uniform coming up next month. Tier 3U. Tier 3U. Build U. Transcend you. Build you since you're a cheap tier 3. Tier 2 you for a PvP Thanos counter. And besides that, I think we're okay with this. Okay, so we can end the poll now because almost 300 people voted and majority wanted to see him get looked at anyway, so it worked out. All right, so we're gonna take a look at two more people. So you can post your IGNs right now. Thor is your next tier 3, makes sense. I'm actually gonna tier 3 Thor on my free-to-play account. Right now, actually, I can do it. I literally have exactly what I need. All right, so I got one. I got 2. I'm gonna pick 3. I'm gonna pick 3 and then, because this is gonna be where we wrap up the stream anyways, so we're gonna pick one final one. Remember guys, if they've been spamming, you let me know. And we will. You know what we'll do. We'll do the things. Now I don't think Robert would spam. I was gonna add you as a friend, but you are full. All right, let's take a look. Cards, quality 7, quality 7, quality 7, quality 6. Let's see. Oh, you got re-rolling to do. You have some re-rolling to do. Double fire resist and attack speed. Mine resist. Ooh, you got a lot of work to do. Yeah, none of these cards are actually completed. Yeah, you're missing out on about 50% attack. So I'm gonna tell you what I normally do, which is just to break one card at a time. So the card that I would start with, what gives you the most? Yeah, I would probably start with Black Widow if you want to keep that. But to be honest with you, Robert, you might not like what I have to say here, but I would replace this Black Widow card entirely. You might not like that, but I think that's the best decision you could make. So I'm gonna say replace Black Widow number 10. Who was spamming? Robert wasn't spamming. Beast, are you dumb? What? What? English? Am I dumb? Yes, Spider, I'm dumb. Okay. I would put this card in this place because you could get the attack that you're missing back and you get more HP. That's what I would put in this place. So I would reroll for quality 6 or quality 7 on Guardians of the Galaxy. And then I would put that in its place. Why you don't like Black Widow card? Isn't it great for PvP? It's good, yeah. 11% max HP is very good. Thing is, I think this is better because you get all attack and max HP. See what I'm saying? The Black Widow card is very good, but the cooldown that you're getting from the Black Widow card, you don't really need. The 11% cooldown could be 11% all attack. This card would be better if the all attack was in place of the cooldown. Then I would say, yeah, keep it for sure. And the only reason why I'm telling him to replace it is because it's not even just because of the base stats. The crafted stats are not that good either. Cold resist, energy defense, physical defense, mind resist, cooldown, and then mind resist again. There's only one stat here that's beneficial, and that's cooldown. What about Guardians of the Galaxy? All new, all different. Hold on, what? All. Wait, what do you mean? You mean this one? All new, all different? If you wanted to add all new, all different, I wouldn't put it in place of Black Widow. Personally, I would put it in place of, let's see, one of these two, to be honest with you. It would have to be in place of one of these two. I think if you're replacing Black Widow, it needs to be with Guardians of the Galaxy. This card set is your wet dream. This guy. Robert was only chasing Pierce the whole time. Yeah. It's not bad to chase Pierce, but once you get to like 20%, then that's when you really got to shift focus from just Pierce to stats. Because if somebody has 25% Pierce, but all the stats are trash, you can do more than they can if you have good stats and 20% Pierce. Why not Black Panther? Because I don't want him to lose the max HP. I just want him to get more attack. So I'm just gonna tell him, craft Guardians of the Galaxy and reroll it, because you can get the exact same stats at the bottom that you got for Black Widow and end up with more attack, 5% more attack. And instead of re-rolling this one, maybe by the time you're done crafting Guardians of the Galaxy, you'll have better stats crafted on it. I think I will pull the Cable card and pop in all new, all different. Let's see. Cable has blue, all attack, and... Ooh, hold on. Honestly, it's up to you which one you want to keep between Spidey and Cable. The thing is, because Cable already has blue all attack, that is very valuable. Most people can live without the max HP that's on the Spider-Man card. Especially in your situation where you're not going to be losing any HP if you remove Black Widow and put in Guardians of the Galaxy. It's up to you which one you want to remove. We spent hours on the best card set. We did, yeah. The cards you chose are perfectly fine. The cards are good. It's just that when you get to this level, you really get nitpicky in regards to like optimal stats and whatnot. Oh yeah, he's way overcapped on cooldown. He's at 56%. He can drop 20% easily. Cable, yeah, as long as you don't mind having to re-roll the energy attack here at some point to all attack, then go for it. guy trolled me. I was like, what's on the Modoc that he was saying not to look at? Is that what he said? He said, don't look at my Modoc? Oh, it's Modoc. Oh, sorry. I thought you said Modoc. Oh, yeah. Yo, did we ever use this one? I think I gotta, every time I see this, it just never gets old, bro. Like, what the hell is this? I know I somehow misinterpreted Mordoc for Modoc. Holy shit. Hilarious. Hilarious. Actually hilarious. Dodge Devil. Whoa, purple. Bro, he gotta dodge everything in sight. This man's dodge be legendary, fam. So you gotta work on my girl here. Bring her up. Get her uniform. You already have her artifact. That's good. Man, that's showing Cull Obsidian no type of love. Jeez. But Drax's uniform didn't transcend him. Feels bad. Robbie just sitting at 62. Oh, you're one of those people that like to do the 62 nonsense too? Not me, man. Not me. Could never be me. Okay. Did he really give... Yo, this man big willing. He gave Gwendolyn... Yikes. Okay. I guess she was free, I guess. So that's why he left it like that. Why a rage for Kate Bishop? She's so easy to proc with. That's a wasted rage in my opinion. Should probably give her an insight. Sorry, not an insight, an authority. Whoa. I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what? What the hell is this? Guys, what the hell is this, bro? Moonstone is more expensive than Doom? In terms of crystals? Yeah. Bruh. My guy's tankier than the sun. Yo, what the hell is this? Bro, I was... When the hell did this even happen? And how did we not see this before? This man wailing out on Null with a mighty CTP of energy. Someone likes Blade. I can respect it. Someone likes Deadpool. I also respect it. Okay, so the next person we're gonna take a look at is Iron Man. Iron Man. If I don't see a level 80 Iron Man on this account, I was gonna say, ain't no way your name can be Iron Man 251. Shout out to Mama. And not have a level 80 Iron Man. Okay. This is yikes, because Sentry is not a PvP character. Sorry, a PvE character is a PvP character, so you want to switch this. So definitely want to switch this. Deadpool is not worthy of an energy anymore. This is kind of yikes. Like, can work, but I would prefer a Judgment. Could work, but I just prefer Judgment. Emma Frost deserves that Judgment. Oof, yikes, ew. That's kind of gross. That Transcendence hurts my soul. No love for Captain America, eh? Enough love to buy the uniform though. Weird champ. Black suit over red. Rage on a level 55 character. Yo, Obama, what's going on here, fam? Like, excuse me? He's level 55. Can't even use him in World Boss. Actually, can you? Nah, he's 5-star, bro. What the hell is this? Bro, what is going on here? Yikes, Transcendence. Excuse me? Cersei with Rage? That's new. I don't recommend this either. This is Judgment or Rage. This is Destruction. You need to finish your Moonstone. Again, another Rage on Kate Bishop. It's weird seeing her with Rage because she's so good with energy. So easy to proc with as well. You gotta finish. Yeah, you gotta finish all these guys. Doom, Proxima, Super Giant. Cable's kind of washed, but you have his uniform, so might as well finish him. I got a lot of uniforms for characters that you need to finish, man. Like, holy. You're just buying the uniforms and not tier 3 in the characters. Like, we gotta finish Chavez, Kingpin, Gilgamesh. You even have a CTP on him. Definitely gonna finish Ancient One. War Machine kind of like off meta already. She's pretty much just Alliance Conquest. He's still relevant. But a Rage though. I can understand the Rage just because he can be annoying to proc with. I wonder how much damage you'd be losing on average, since there's a high probability of you missing your proc. That's something I should explore. So out of all these characters that you gotta work on, which is a lot, holy. Oh, yo, Obama, you just be buying uniforms, bro. Like, jeez, look at this. All these uniforms for all these characters, and you're just not even finishing them. Like, just leaving them at tier 2. Like, Adam Warlock is down here with his uniform not getting used. Because he's a PvP character, and ain't no way you can use him in PvP with him being such a low level. So we gotta prioritize. I think the problem here is you're not prioritizing. Like, you're buying uniforms when they become meta, but then you don't follow through by completing the characters because you have so many characters to work on. Too much wailing on 7DS? That man over there is 6-6ing every new unit the moment they drop, bro. He ain't got time to be playing Marvel Future Fight. What are his cards? Let me check. Oh yeah, he gotta finish his cards too. Yeah, he ain't got no time to play Marvel Future Fight, bro. His 7 Deadly Sins got him by the balls. Nah, you gotta finish crafting your cards, partner. The cards themselves are good. You just need to finish crafting them and then start re-rolling. Check out his blue dragon. Oh, hold on. Iron Man. What's going on with this blue dragon? There's nothing wrong with this blue dragon. She has a CTP of Judgment. He should probably give that to somebody else though. Blue dragon is an elemental character, so it makes sense to play her with that, but she is not deserving at this point in time. Probably be better off giving it to Psylocke and finishing Psylocke. Problem is, since Psylocke is a mutant, there's a lot of stages that she's not viable for. So maybe you want to finish Mephisto, and then instead of a rage, give Mephisto the judgment of Blue Dragon. Or maybe save that judgment for when we get a Thor uniform, because judgment has been proven to be better than a regular rage and world boss. Yeah, Jarvis be busy with 7DS, bro. He ain't got no time for MFF like that. He just comes in, drops the bag, and then just dip. But yeah, Doom, Proxima, Supergiant, Taskmaster, Ancient One, Hawkeye, White Fox, Wong. I think that should be priority. Let's take a look at the last Uchiha. Was this person spamming? The last Uchiha, which that is no longer the case since Sasuke had a kid, and all the Uchihas can be, you know, reborn. And what the actual hell is this? Bro, this guy gave me an account that hasn't logged in for 2 years. Is he a spammer? Oh yeah, he was spamming? Okay. Pick another one. Okay, so let's pick somebody else. He was spamming. Cool. And he was spamming and he hasn't logged in 2 years. Funny. Yeah, Bama, I think for you, you have all the uniforms that you could possibly need, fam. You just gotta finish up. You just gotta follow through. Yeah, we have a lot of stuff to work on, but in terms of where your CTPs are and stuff, you're good, fam. You just gotta finish up to those characters and nothing should be stopping you. Beast, I spend more money and I don't know much about the game. Need advice on characters and cards. Oh, I have you on my list. It's crazy. I don't know your IGN, Sunil. I don't know what your IGN is, but I actually had you on my list from the last time, and I never got around to it because I never see you in the chat. So, what is your IGN? Sunil Kumar. Shishio, I'll let you pick the last person. I'm gonna look at Kumar's thing here really quickly. We don't need to look at Spiderling's account because he trash. Yeah, Shishio, you can pick the last person that we look at for the stream. This is why you guys wanna be nice with the mods. Okay, so yeah, because Sunil was on my thing from a while back. I actually have his name here. Like, I had his YouTube name, but not his in-game name, so I couldn't look at it. Okay. Oh yeah, so we gotta fix your cards. That's one thing. So you gotta remove this Loki card, and you gotta add in Guardians of the Galaxy, the Cable card, or Black Panther 166. So this. If you have this, you can put it in since you say you spend a good amount of money on the game. But if not, you can add in this. So those are the two cards you need. And you gotta finish crafting White Fox. Let's see this. You gotta reroll the Luna Snow card. You need something like what I have. Quality 6 or 7 with max HP, the energy proc, and if you can get all defense, that's perfect. If not all defense, recovery rate is useful as well. By the way, guys, I'm not picking the last person. Shishio is picking. So you don't need to put your IGNs. Okay? Yeah, let's see these characters. Your rogue needs a judgment for squad battle if you want to compete. Yeah, you need a judgment or a rage for Luna. If you want to keep the greed, you're gonna have to reforge it for Spider-Man. And Sunil, why do you not have Spidey's artifact? They gave that out for free. If you have Spider-Man, you look like you've been playing for a little while, so you should already have it. Like, is it in your inventory? Tier 3 Iron Man next, so you can get him to level 72. And then you want to finish up these 4 characters. You want to work on Makari, White Fox, Proxima, and Thanos, since you already have their uniforms. Thor, I would play the waiting game and see how good he becomes. Because the universal category is very competitive. There's lots of strong universals in the game currently. So, unless Thor becomes absolutely busted, maybe you don't have an immediate need for him. But since he's more than likely going to get a tier 4, then he's somebody that you might want to consider. Right? So if you want to get into tier 3 in advance, cool, you can consider doing that. But I would definitely recommend Iron Man tier 3 just to get him to level 72. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those 5s right there. Taskmaster's uniform, that's 6. A level 70 Green Goblin would help more than it would hurt. Wong, that's 8. Strange, that's 9. Tier 2 Colossus, that's 10. Ancient One, that's 11. You can restructure the order in which you want to work on these characters, but those are the ones that I would work on. You need to put more CTPs on your characters though. Not too sure what your financial situation looks like, but I think you're missing a decent amount of CTPs considering the amount of, unless you're intentionally like keeping them in your inventory. Also, why are you already reforging before you even re-roll? Guys, let me give you a piece of advice, okay? Before you start reforging, which means to use 2 CTPs to make 1 CTP better, explore the possibility of how much damage you can get out of the character with the maximum damage prot that you can currently get on it, which is 200%. So before you get to reforging, see if you can clear all the content. That's what I would recommend, especially if you don't have a lot of CTPs to go around, right? Because I'm looking at his account, he doesn't have that many CTPs, so he's not in a position to be reforging. Okay. Shishio, who's the person that you chose? What's his IGN? How come Vaz gets the pick and not you? Because Vaz actually contributes to the conversation being held in the chat instead of just talking about his sexual prowess or sexual conquests. All you ever do is talk about the hub and all kinds of stuff that has no relation to the game. And now Spider, look at Spider actually capping. Anyways. Maybe if you were actually being a productive member of the live chat, we would ask you. Yo, why you trolling, Baz? This guy, why you actually trolling right now, Shishio? This man shows himself, that's hilarious. I can't even search you because you're on my friends list. Check your friends list for MX Ghost Slayer. Oh, okay. MUX Ghost Slayer. Is he in my friends list? MUX Ghost Slayer. No. Check my requests. Oh, Professor added me. Okay. I don't see MUX Ghost Slayer. Send him a request. Okay, MUX Ghost Slayer. Is there no space? Is there no space? Oh, he has to send me a friend request because I can't type his name into the game. This is why you guys shouldn't choose random names, bro. Like these random requests. Okay, see, that's why I couldn't type his thing in, because his name is like made with these weird letters. No one can ever find your account. Okay, decent attack. HP is kind of low. Cooldown is fine. Ignore defense is fine. We just got to do some re-rolling, but we got all attack there, all attack there, all attack there, all attack there, energy attack there. So this is going to be a pain for you to re-roll, but at least you can re-roll for the attack and the HP at the same time, so it won't be as expensive. Okay. Let's see what's going on over here. Iron Man Rage, I respect it. Mephisto Judgment, Null Obelisk, I like it. I wouldn't go with Authority for Sentry, but that's just me. Protect the Captain, okay. I don't think your HP is high enough for that, sir, but that's just me. Protect the Captain, I don't think your HP or your stats are good enough for Protect the Captain, but that's just me. I think some of you guys are copying those whale builds when you don't have whale cards, because what you have right now are average cards. Just saying. Until you step into the realm of 140% all attack on your cards, like overall attack, then you shouldn't be giving Protect the Captain to your characters. That's just me. And even then, all these guys with Protect the Captain on their characters, bro, they still die just the same. So it just doesn't make sense. Okay. Why is there no custom gear on Luna Snow? Did you forget to finish your build? Okay, 1 with energy, I respect it. Okay. I guess because he was free and you only use him as a leader, that's why he's empty. Makes sense. Brilliant Destruction, I'm guessing that's ABX. Is this a Brilliant as well? No, this is a Mighty, okay. I'm just kind of confused as to what's going on here. The lag? There should be no lag. We haven't had any drop frames. Connection is excellent. You might want to refresh your stream. Refresh your stream. Cersei's uniform, you should get that. And why do you not have Cersei's artifact? Hello? You should have multiple artifacts laying in your inventory for a Cersei, like, doesn't make sense. Like, what? Like, give her artifact. Like, get that revived. Okay, so we have Shang-Chi's uniform, so he should be a priority. You need to get Colossus's uniform for PvP. So you get his passive working for you. Now, since Thor is in line for tier 4, you, sir, the next time that there is an unequipped discount for CTPs, you need to take this off of them. Okay? You need to take this off of them. Okay. And you need to maybe consider start getting him to tier 3. So you can have him at level 72. Because Thor has really good AoE. He might make Iron Man look like a joke for dispatch farming and stuff. If they keep Thor with as much AoE and residual damage like he has currently on his newest uniform, then he's going to be one of the best farmers. Especially since he's a universal character, so he won't have any weaknesses. When it comes to dispatch farming and dimension rift farming, Thor might become the new best. So that's something for you guys to consider. That's why I'm tier 3 him on the free-to-play account. So I can get him to level 72 expeditiously. So we have the level 66 stars going, that's good. From the tier 1s, it's really just Elektra, isn't it? Yeah. And you don't really need her right now, I don't think. Yeah, so it's just Thor down here that you need to consider building up. Shang-Chi, Ancient One. Maybe Falcon if you really like him. Colossus. But besides that, you gotta get Cersei's uniform. If only Spider put as much energy into telling people he played the game into actually playing the game. Imagine that. Code Ranger. Beast, I left a rap for you to sing. Read it from the chat above. Hold on. Code Ranger, where is it? If you want to roast, post your IGN when I ask you to post. The name's Beast. This guy actually left me a okay, let's see. If you want to roast, post your English. If you want to roast, post your IGN when I say to post. Actually, he says when I ask you to post. I think it would go better if you say when I say to post. If you want to roast, post your IGN when I post that you should. What? Hold on. Can't handle the heat. I'm too hot for what? Yo. you just called somebody a thought. Yo, read Code Ranger's message, bro. I can't actually read it with a straight face. I'm dying, bro. This man's like, if you want to roast, put your IGN when I ask you to post. The name's Beast, and I'll be there when you need it. When you need it the most. Can't handle the heat. I'm too hot for you. Where you at? I'm trying to beat. What are you trying to beat, my guy? It's because I'm too hot. Who are you trying to beat? Because it's me and you're a thought. Oh my god. I can't, bro. Read Code Ranger's message. I am dying, bro. I legit can't read it. I cannot read it without laughing. Hilarious. It's funny. I think it's funny. To me, anyways. Now you can look at Lord Shishio. This guy. This guy's just trying to flex on the chat. Let me see your cards. Oh, that's a lot of HP, ain't it? That's a lot of HP, sir. That's a lot of HP. Oh, someone has Iron Man's artifact. You be big whaling. Ew. Brilliant. Jeez. Oh, you really gave him a regen, eh? It's a brilliant too? No, it's mighty, okay. Ew, bro. This guy gave Crescent a mighty trance. Feels weird. Man. No Black Widow love, eh? No Hawkeye love, jeez. Greed for Blue Marvel? This is not the route I would go personally. Can't really see him tanking too well. Or even killing much faster than normal with the greed. Maybe if it was a mighty greed. But just a regular greed? I don't know about that one. Why Molecule Man is in almost all teams in Timeline Battle? Because he shuts off Hela and Colossus's passives. Molecule Man's leadership is very, very useful. So you know how Mystique will give you extra damage to heroes and villains? So there's these kind of abilities, like this one right here, that increases the damage you do to heroes, villains, or whatever. Molecule Man will shut that off with his leadership. So that's why people use him a lot. So if you're ever running a team that has support buffs, whether it's damage reduction or damage increase, this leadership removes that. As you can see right here, it says ignores damage decrease. So none of that shit matters when Molecule Man's on the field. Does it shut down Ebony Maw? No, it does not. It does not. It only affects buffs that apply to heroes and villains. Like, it doesn't affect buffs like Ebony Maws that apply to like a specific type, like speed, universal, blast, etc. Only applies to hero, villain type of thing. So it will shut off Colossus, Hela, Mystique, Taskmaster, Wave, any of those guys that you would traditionally use. I believe it also shuts off the CTP of Insight. Right? I believe it also shuts this off. Also affects people like Thanos and Spider-Man. Really? Really? Really, Shishio? We're gonna disrespect my guy Wong like this. We're gonna disrespect my guy Wong like this. We're just gonna leave him down here. The disrespect, bro. The disrespect is too real. Alright guys, so we're gonna wrap this stream up here. Thank you guys so much for coming. I got some things to take care of. We've been here for 2.5 hours. It was supposed to be an hour, an hour and a half. So yeah. I will catch you guys another time. I build according to story mode, you know that. I'm just playing, but yeah, my guy Wong, bro, the disrespect he's facing right now is too real. Bro, he's so good. Well, eventually you'll experience the legend that is Big Sexy. Don't worry. One day you'll know. The way. Alright guys, I'll catch you guys later. Have a good night. Upload the Electra video? Oh yes, PvP with Electra. Yes. Also Moon Knight. Spider, stop being a bum.